Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Satisfactory. Now I've been busy. I've been busy doing a little bit of work to initially just clear away all of the old infrastructure that is no longer here. But you might notice we got some stuff going on up here. This place is going to be fucking huge. But oh boy, I'm running low on fuel. Okay, let me go and grab some out of one of these containers. Right, here we go. One of these big columns, or one of these, this big platform over here, is 36 fuel generators all over this side. I found a layout that I quite like. Done a little bit with some of the smaller foundation platforms to try and make it look a little bit interesting, leaving some kind of negative space in as well. I'm probably going to fill that in with walkways or something, just to make it, you know, a little more safer to be moving around. But once one of the oil pumps is fully overclocked, and we've got a full column of refineries processing all of that crude, that will support all of these machines. So what I'm thinking of doing, instead of I'll continue on and fully expand this, because I've got to do this 3 more times. I've done the platform for one of them, but I need to do 3 more little kind of modules for this in total. But I figured what we could do with today would be to connect all of this up and just see how it operates, because I think it's going to be fun. I've got to figure out where I want to take the belts and all of that sort of stuff. So what I might do, I'm going to head down to the centre of everything, and we'll start plotting out where the belts are going to be coming in. So I think we'll run 2 belts along this section, so they'll be coming along from here. So we'll run it like that, and then each column will get a row, and then we'll have space along this way, and do the same for the modules that are going to be on the other side. But I think if I can get one of these setups fully active, I do have shards on me, good. I might overclock this machine, and we'll see what we can manage. It's not going to be 100% just yet, because while I was off camera, I did want to go and grab some bauxite to try and get some more aluminium sheets made, because I think this might be all I have. And I was making my way back over towards the little modular frame factory, and I was like, why is the jump pad not working? Oh yeah, there's no power. There's no power. I can't get the production systems for the bauxite online. So, yeah, dumb me forgot that I need power to actually get things to work. So, yeah, that was just fucking stupid. But I think we'll bring... Where are we going from? We'll go from here. This can be where all of the belts are going to drop down and come along. Actually, we might push this forward a little bit. I've got plenty of encased industrial beams, so I'm not going to need to struggle with the Mark IV belts. So I'm just going to build everything with those for now. Okay, is this dead center? It looks like it is. So up we go. Ooh, God, no, I said up we go, not back down we go. I should do here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to figure out all of the underground infrastructure, but I do have some ideas for what I might do with all of this. Right now, trying to figure out how I want to deal with things going this way. I think that's okay, actually. Yeah. Get some splitters in to obviously split the materials. That's I'm putting down mergers. I don't need mergers. Is this a merger as well? Yes, it is. Why have I got mergers on my hotbar? That's dumb. I'm so dumb for that. Okay. I've got these two sides all hooked up. How many generators did I have running before? I think it was 12. So what I might do... Well, I mean, what the initial plan was to, you know, get the entire thing online. I quickly changed that to just get, like, this one big column, this big module done. Well, now I'm thinking, do I want to try doing that, or try switching it online as we go? Just kind of adding more bits in. I don't know. I might just hook up everything as it currently sits, and then switch it on from there. I think I might be running out of encased industrial beams. Yeah, I am. I don't know why it became a song either. Certainly not going to be topping the charts for Christmas this year. I don't know, I'm really liking the way that this place is starting to turn out. It's got a good look to it. I'm going to see if I've got any more... I'm going to see if I've got any more encased industrial beams anywhere. Oh, I've got some more... Oh, that's not much aluminium. It's certainly not going to be enough for doing out this place to full throughput. That's a lot of encased industrial beams. Definitely more than enough. Right, we're nearly done. A little bit more to plug up. We'll finish the other side. Then we'll start putting in power lines. Because we've got to figure out where they're going to run. Then I think we can maybe empty out those storage containers that have got all the fuel in. Just see how that's gonna run things for now. So, power. Where am I gonna run that? I'll probably run that just back down to the centre. Let's go and have a look at what we've got over that way. Oh, bugger, I'm missing wire. Did I leave some in this box? Please tell me I did. I don't want to have to go hunting for it. Oh, thank God. I may as well take everything from that and just get rid of the box. Yeah, I think we'll hang them off the edges. And then we'll build, like, the power lines can just go straight down. Thunk. Nice. Now one go back there. Okay. Not a problem. I'm going to do this on both sides. Just for the uniformity stuff, but then this will be the line that will come back to the main factory. I think just as a temporary thing. Let's take this over this way. We'll empty out all of the fuel. I don't know if I'll connect the belt completely. I might just drag it all the way up to the end and then... Because I want to get all of the rest of the power infrastructure in first. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So we'll connect like these. Boom. Then these can just run up the centre. We'll do the same on this side. Hanging off the edge like that. Now I've still got to build a load of refineries in order to get this fully operational. We'll get it there. I can't remember what materials I need for making refineries at the moment. Then it's going to be finding that fine balance between consumption and actual production, because yeah, this place is going to be demanding a lot just to provide the fuel for all of this, which is, you know, this is a weird enough system in itself As long as we can balance things, we should be alright. The overall output of this will be more... It will be more than it takes to produce the fuel for it, I'm hoping. So, it's going to be rather alarming if, you know, the amount of fuel, well, the amount of power consumption is more than it's actually producing. That would be a rather inefficient system. I mean, I do remember it taking a lot of power to get all of the refineries and everything going at the same time. But hopefully we'll be alright. Alright. Power's connected. Yep, 0 across the board at the moment. I'm wondering how this is going to... how this whole system's going to work. Like, mostly just off the splits. I mean, I know every machine will end up operating eventually. The ones that were always interesting is just seeing how the materials will split down the lines. Now, let's see if I manage to get this thing to work. Away goes the fuel. Have a nice journey. Oh. I was wondering why the belts weren't moving. There we go. Fuel inbound. Generators online. Well, now we need to check the power. So what was it we were producing before? It was like... how much do these produce? Oh, that is a fairly big spike in comparison. That's an awful lot more than we were producing in the past. I mean, it won't last until we get the refineries back online. What do I need for making those? Do I have everything? I am lacking in steel pipes. And yeah, it was a bit difficult trying to get steel pipes for making heavy modular frames, because obviously everything was offline. It still is offline. So it was quite tough just getting some of the materials. A lot of those structures got cleared out. Grab some Mark IV belt. Plug you in there. That gets us set up for when we want to reconnect the refineries up to the system upstairs. It's emptying out pretty quick, which is good. Now, let's try and wiggle these belts around a little bit. See if we can get some results. I am taking this bloody thing off. It is too warm and I am falling asleep. Get out. I'm trying to do my engineering here. Let me get on with things. It's all those early mornings in work, that's what's doing it to me. Right, because I want to connect stuff back up to I want to connect that in there so I can start shifting materials in this way. We'll set this up properly, because then I don't have to worry about having to disconnect it, reassemble things. All that silly nonsense. I think I'm going to have to start worrying about getting the belt infrastructure in place for the rest of this lot. It's going to take some effort. What's the power supply looking like? Okay, so 4,800 megawatts. There's definitely an improvement from what we were pulling. And again, that's not including all of the coal power. So that's a huge improvement, really. I suppose this this line here can just kind of continue along where it was and kind of re-establish that. And we'll just slink this around along the underside of all of this. We'll try and just get it back to where it was. Because even if we just get this one bit of things online, it will go a long way to help. In this it needs to go, isn't it? Yeah. It's been so long since I looked at this whole system, I'm just like, what goes where? And obviously I've just torn everything down as well, so it doesn't fucking help. This line is going to be going a little bit further down, I think. Alright, that's looking good. So let's see how much fuel we've got left in these containers. That one's empty, so that's good news. And you're emptying out at a decent rate. What we could try and do now, however, would be to reconnect power from here to here. That's still off. Because that's not connected to the new network. So you over here. And we've got 6.4 megawatts. Oh God, yeah. That is quite the consumption. Oh, look at that belt go. You're going to have to switch on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to upgrade this with Mark V belts, because it's producing 600 a minute and belts just can't keep up. But some success. We've got some expanded power. There's obviously a lot more to expand. We've got to do a hell of a lot more to get this place fully up to date. I've got to connect the refineries that I've got here. I've got to build more, fully extend the line down that way, and then obviously build the rest of the fuel generators. But that would be, in total, how much would we be looking at? We'd be probably looking at about 16 megawatts of power from this outpost, which I'd say isn't too bad. I'd say that's pretty good, especially seeing as I don't have access to any better power supplies as of yet. I do just want to check on this. Yeah, we're doing okay. Holding it around 4.3 out of 6.4 megawatts, so we've got a couple to play with. But everything else should be back online. I think trains are moving around again, so that's some good news. Off camera, I think I'm going to try and finish expanding out the platforms, maybe build some more fuel generators, get things going a little bit further. But I think next episode what we'll do is we'll finish expanding out the refineries, get the last oil pump in, and get this whole system really up to scratch so that we can just go away and ignore all of this until the power inevitably dies, and we have to do something about it somewhere else, maybe. But yeah, I'll see how things go, because I don't see there being much point in trying to expand this outpost further once it's done, because we don't have like oil pump Mark IIs, we don't have quicker belts, and it's gonna hit a limit eventually. But for now, I'm very happy with what I've done, so I think I'll just wrap this episode up here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays and metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. To staff members can, like, peer on people going to the toilets. And the people in the toilets are none the wiser. Oh, this is a hospital full of perverts.